top story tonight, Zooey Deschanel has a twin. It's a marshmallow. Gooey Deschanel. Maybe it's pronounced Goey? The government has fallen. The Conservative government was rejected by the opposition, setting the stage for Canada's fourth election in 7 years. Seeing as how elections cost taxpayers about $300 million a pop, let's hope each party runs a strong campaign focused on just one thing: fiscal responsibility. Also of note, at the exact moment our government was being defeated, our government-controlled network, the CBC, was too busy carrying Stephen and Chris's dried floral arrangements. The CBC, news coverage as hollow as the building it's filmed in. This election marks good news for Canadians in one sense. It replaces the other top story in Canada right now, the 500-pound serial killer. Serial killer? More like category killer! Ah! Belbiv DeVoe. Now you know. Also in domestic news this week, a recent survey shows that the majority of Canadians use their toilet as a garbage, with dead insects the main input. The study was not conducted in Atlantic Canada, where it's widely known that they prefer to use their toilets to bathe. Oh, hit me again! And now, with more on the Canadian election and news from abroad, American Hurf-John Mulaney. Actually, the first part is silent. It's pronounced John. Canada's having an election. I love your country. Canada's like two old people that decide to get married. Sorry, Stephen Harper, you're not going to win. You just don't look 2011. I mean, your attempt to fit in by singing a song nearly 50 years old didn't quite stack up with Obama. Obama's like the Katy Perry of politics. You ever notice how when Obama's got to deliver serious news, he looks forlorn, but he retorts just in time to deliver big news right to the camera? It's like, we're going to face challenges, and it's going to be difficult, but we will emerge stronger. I was reading law school essays recently. One of my favorites was someone who always contradicted himself. I'm well-groomed but adept at change. I'm disciplined but free-forming. Your contradictions don't make you original. It makes you Alanis Morissette. Last night, I helped myself to a cheese quesilli. What's a quesilli? It's what spell-check recommends replacing quesadilla with. Sometimes, when I watch The Parent Trap, I think to myself, Self, whatever happened to that girl? Oh, right. Hurf-John Mulaney, everyone. Turning now to the world stage. Barry Bonds' perjury trial began this week after a lengthy delay. Bonds, who was charged in 2007 for lying about repeated steroid use, apparently had trouble fitting his oversized head through the courtroom doors. AT&T has bought Deutsche Telekom-owned T-Mobile in a $39 billion deal, causing European telecom markets to soar. Cut to Dusseldorf. Ja, mein Telekom stocks are up. Billboard is reporting that after 5 long years apart, The Darkness is reuniting and will tour this summer. Even though they don't do interviews, joining us now, Dan and Justin Hawkins from The Darkness. Right, look, we're The Darkness from Lowestoft in Suffolk County. There's just 2 of you. Where are your other 2 band members? Rubbish! Our band is a bunch of flighty scallywags. Bloody wankers. They wouldn't know class if it threw them off Brighton Bridge. Any comments on your upcoming summer tour with Def Leppard? Right, we're like gobsmacked to be touring with Def Leppard. We listened to like none of their records growing up. Piss. Look, everyone is like Oasis is the greatest British band of all time, but we're like Plink and Plonk, flashing our Hampsteads past all the Bonnies. I'm almost afraid to ask, what can we expect from your new album? Right, look. We were like apples and pears about new tracks, but all these pork pies about us fighting. Our fans would be taters and mold if we didn't play our hits. Core blimey. Hits? As in plural? Right, one more time. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll rock it till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Woo-hoo. Guitar! The Darkness, everybody. Starting to see why they really don't do interviews. Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi is rumored to be sitting on $6.5 billion in gold reserves. Get off! You'll ruin the gold! And finally tonight, police in Saskatchewan have arrested teens in 2 separate robbery attempts. If convicted, the culprits could be facing 2 to 5 years in Saskatchewan. Well, that's the news. Mid-season time. We'll see you back here on April 16th. Here's hoping Peking Duck and Orange Golf Ball can make it. Good night, and good comedy.